Hi, I'm Catherine Mora. I am the head book coach and publishing director of Change Empire Books, where we help coaches, speakers, and aspiring thought leaders write beautiful books and get them out into the world. This is Kat's Book Chat, where every day I talk about different topics to do with writing, editing, publishing, and promoting your book. Today's topic is what you should put on your book cover. Now, this is one of those very subjective topics because obviously it really varies what you can put on your cover, but there are a few key things. So on the front cover, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a massive fan of the author photo, except if you are famous already, or if your photo really tells a story about you and it can really capture your essence and the essence of the book, that sort of thing. So something that's beautifully shot that shows you in your element, or you are surrounded by your work or the theme to do with your story, something like that. So when it's not just plonk your photo on the cover, it's more of you in a beautiful setting that, or at least a setting that shows what you're all about. Now, you could use a vector image or some sort of graphic that you buy, like something like a stock photo. I do like customizing a stock photo so that it's not the same as what other people could have. My first book, which was a novel, it was actually a mixture. There was a vector in the background. Actually, I'll show it to you. A vector in the background, then a photo in the foreground, and then a separate vector in, see, the reflections of her binoculars. So yeah, the background looked like that. And it was just made it a bit sort of quirky and interesting. Now that's relevant to the audience of this book, which is 18 to 35-year-old women. So you want to do something that's relevant, and also her photo's manipulated so that her hair and lips and everything are a different color to the original stock photo. So it doesn't just look like blah, a stock photo. I'm not a massive fan of a lot of stock photography. I'm quite picky with it. So if you could shoot your own photo, that would be even better than a stock photo, something that's really curated to tell your story. The title should be easy to read as a thumbnail, because obviously when people are buying books on their phone, you know, the thumbnail's like this big. You want a title that you can read there, not some big, long, unwieldy title, or something small or really like some sort of calligraphy or something that's quite hard to read. You want something that's quite easy to read. And obviously your name. When you become a famous author, your name might be bigger than the title. It sort of depends where you are in your career for that one. On the back cover, a blurb that's like 2 to 3 paragraphs about the book, obviously. You can also put a paragraph there about yourself. That's where I'd probably chuck your author photo. And then you need the standard things like your ISBN and barcode. Now, you only need those when you're going to be selling the book. If you're strategically giving away your book, you don't need to buy those things. Amazon also give you their own version of an ISBN, so you don't really need one to sell digitally on Amazon, but just there are sort of different options depending on how you're going to go about selling it. What else have I got here? Oh, testimonials. You might want to chuck a couple of testimonials on there on the back cover. Some people do throw them on the front cover, but that would normally be when it's a really high profile testimonial. And I suppose really a high profile testimonial is a bit more valuable than a regular testimonial. Those are the things that I feel should be on the cover. Drop a comment if there's anything else you feel like you'd like to put on the cover, or any questions that you have. I'm going to put a link below to my 45-step book writing and publishing checklist. And you are more than welcome to message me anytime to ask about your book idea and if it might be a great option for you and your business for the coming year. I hope that was helpful, and until next time, happy writing.